here. That's the only way I'd be able to participate.
Okay.
7 o'clock. You can go if you want.
Okay, wonderful. All right. I'm going to call the meeting. This is Wednesday, May 20th, 2020, 7 o'clock p.m. of the Elizabeth Township Planning Commission. Okay, John, you want to do the roll call?
Okay, Dave Maciosi, Kathy Fawcett,
Here.
Emil Burak is here,
Here,
Mark is here, George is not here, Veronica,
Here.
Solicitor Rakunas is here,
Here.
I am here, and I see that Greg Butler is here.
Okay. Okay, I guess we can go on to new business. The two subdivisions. I guess.
If before you
I'm
move on
sorry.
to that, you want to do the approval of the February 19th
Oh, I'm sorry.
minutes?
Yes. Yes. Does anybody have any, first of all, did you have an opportunity to read it? And is there any issues that we need to talk about the minutes?
not for me.
No, I don't
Mark?
have any issues. I don't have any issues.
Okay. All right. I need a motion to approve the minutes for February 19th, 2020. All in favor, say aye.
Aye,
Okay, Mark made the motion, second.
I'll second it.
Amo, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay, motion carried. Should we address the citizens, John?
Does anybody have any comments that they want to make before the board?
I see Patty
Okay, no-
Hoffman's listed here. Is she there to speak?
Hold on, I'm checking to see if she has anything. I'm
Okay.
unmuting her to see if she has anything.
All right.
Patty, do you have anything? Hello, Patty?
Hello, Patty? Okay, I'm assuming there's nobody wants to talk from the citizens, so we'll move on to new business. It's the subdivision from the Sisters of Divine Redeemer. Has everyone had an opportunity to take a look at the information that John sent us on Friday?
Yeah, that was a revised plan, correct, John?
That
Yes.
came today. Mhm.
Yeah.
Anybody have any comments, concerns, questions?
Yeah, I have a question, and a reason John probably could answer it best. I looked at all those drawings and everything, and I'm kind of confused. You're trying to put a bunch of plots together, and does that include the flat part next? It looks like it includes the flat part right next to the Butler's garage that was for sale.
Maybe we should have is the attorney or a representative for the Sisters of Divine Redeemer here?
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
Chris Albee with Tate Engineering.
Okay, thank you. Could you spell your last name, sir? Could you spell your last name, sir?
Albee.
Thank you. Could you answer that question for that gentleman for me?
Yes.
But
The lot or the parcel to the right of the Butler's garage is going to be part of Lot 1, which is the overall parcel.
okay,
That's staying as is.
okay. Question I have is, the way I read that, are they looking to develop this in the future?
No. They're
Oh.
looking at selling off the main part. The sisters are getting old, and they're looking to get rid of it and only keeping the cemetery in their name and leaving everything else to be sold to maybe elderly for residential or something. I don't know, but none of that has been discussed yet. No.
Okay, and the reason
Okay.
I'm asking about this is probably a year ago when they put up a sign that was up for sale,
Okay.
I actually even have the plot and everything. The township, before the change of management, they were looking at, I put it up in front of them about looking at purchasing that piece of property for the purpose of building either a new administration building or a library. And the very next day after I mentioned that, and I don't know how this happened, it was a hell of a coincidence, but the sign was taken down, and my understanding was that they were no longer going to sell it. Now, having said all that, have you guys set a price on that or anything, or you have any feelings, or are you just feeling your way around?
There's no sale on this. This is just, all
Oh,
this
no,
is
I mean
doing
in the
is
future.
creating a separate parcel for the cemetery, correct?
Correct.
Well, he mentioned to sell the rest in the future.
Possibly, yes. Just because the sisters are getting old in age.
Correct,
So.
and I understand that.
Mhm.
So are you in contact with them? And
I just from the surveying standpoint, not from.
okay.
Yeah, I just work for the engineering office that we're doing the
Oh,
surveying
okay,
for.
okay.
That's the only thing.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, there's been no definite plans or anything that I've been told about. No.
Okay.
All I'm getting or all I'm telling you is from what I've heard from, just with this project. That's all.
So you just want to preserve the cemetery?
That's all they're
and then
preserving.
The rest of it,
Yep.
future might be for
So that
sale.
they could go still visit the cemetery in the future. Yep.
Right, okay. So let me ask you this. This does have nothing to, are they all moved, the ones that are left are moving out?
No, I believe there's only like 6 or 8 of them left that
There
live
are, that's
in
all.
that property. Yeah.
No, I
So
know,
they're gonna stay
Emil, about it's been maybe a year and a half, 2 years ago, a representative did come in and just inquired about what they would have to do. This might be before you, Chris, but what they would have to do to preserve the cemetery and that. And they were
Okay.
making plans just for when there are no sisters that could still
Okay,
reside at the house without assistance. They're just making future plans because their numbers are dwindling.
Correct.
okay.
Correct.
The cemetery is on lot 2.
Yes, the cemetery will be all lot 2. There's no buildings, no structures, no proposed anything. It's just strictly the cemetery.
Okay.
So I'm getting,
Interact-
so real. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't sure if I got disconnected there. I had a quick question. Where the cemetery's at, that's where the Stations of the Cross are at, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so that would be part of the cemetery.
Actually, the Stations of the Cross are staying with the overall property. They're not going to maintain.
Okay.
That. Yep, they don't want to maintain that.
Oh, so it's is that part of the cemetery or will be part of the other parcel?
Part of the overall parcel, the other parcel.
Okay.
Ah, okay. Oh, all right. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Are there any other questions?
Hey,
On
John,
the engineering part, I'm sorry, on the engineering, Veronica, your comments, I seen with the updated engineering's plans, they had put down the setbacks and they also had the utility block. My question to you is, and maybe you can answer this, I'm not sure, there was other things there that they were supposed to put in. I think you said there was an application from the DEP. Is that for future or do they have to do that now?
Well, actually, okay, so we're talking about the Daughters subdivision and not the Brandywine. So we kind of switch there in the middle. The Daughters, when I got the response back today on the sewage planning, now that that's going to stay as a cemetery, I wasn't sure what its intention was. So that's why that comment was there. Just note that on the
Okay.
And we don't have to worry about doing that planning exemption because that's not a buildable lot. That's
Okay,
obviously
awesome.
not there. The other lot has service, it exists. So yeah, if you just want to note it that way, we don't have to worry about the sewage exemption.
Okay. I will add that to the plan.
Hey,
Now, one other thing I wanted to ask you, and it was on your other comment that you have there about the Elizabeth Township subdivision for Brandywine partition parts petition
Kathy.
plan number 2.
Kathy, let's
Yes?
just stick, we're on the daughters. Let's stick to one project at a time.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. All right. So that was my main question about the DEP. I wasn't sure whether that was supposed to be added on or not, or because you had that. Okay, you answered my question. Thanks, Veronica.
No worries.
Emil,
There
you
was a-
had something?
Yeah, you have a set of these drawings on file? John,
What?
I'm sorry, do you have a set of these drawings on file? Or do we have to ask Chris for another 1 or 2 sets?
You got to set an email.
Yeah, but I mean printed, so can mark them up, look at them. And the reason I'm saying this, and I don't care who knows about it, I'm gonna get some of the commissioners to revisit about maybe talking to them about, again, the library and administration building and municipal garage maybe or whatever.
I don't have the revised set yet printed. I have it in email. I can only print it. The largest I can print is 11 by 17, but
Okay,
they would still need to submit to me a copy that we can get signed and everything, and a spare copy.
right,
I
I
can put
understand.
full-size sets in the mail for you tomorrow.
Okay, that'll be
Okay.
fine.
How many sets
Could
do you
you,
need?
could you send 2 sets?
2 sets? Sure, absolutely.
Yeah, okay, thank you very much, I really
Absolutely.
appreciate
I'll put them in the mail tomorrow for you.
that. Okay.
Lot
Okay.
2 has petition access. Kathy, I have a question. Lot
Yeah.
2's access. Lot 2's access is through that asphalt drive. Does that provide sufficient access for that lot?
I'm not sure what you're meaning on. Are you talking about the Sisters of Divine Redeemer?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're still on the Sisters of the Divine
Yeah.
Redeemer.
Okay.
I'm talking about Lot 2's access. They access it through that asphalt drive? That'll be the access for Lot 2?
Correct.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, do we have any other questions, comments, concerns on this? Okay, I need a motion for it to go forward to the commissioners once everything has been updated. So I need a motion for it to go forward.
I'll make that motion, Kathy.
Okay,
I'll
Mark,
second it.
I need a second. Emil seconds. All in favor, say aye, please.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay. On to the next one, Brandywine. Any question, comments, concerns about it?
It's merely a correction to an existing problem, correct?
Yes. In 2004, I and my then associate, we surveyed the entire property, and it turns out I erroneously plotted the boundary on the portion adjoining the Daughters of the Divine Redeemer and the Way properties. And there was we went back and checked other parts, and that's reflected on this plan. What prompted this was we're doing the survey for the Allegheny Land Trust, who is, the organization is intending to purchase this property from True Line Corporation. And we need to correct the record before they can close the property. So it's solely to correct a survey error from 2004.
Okay, forgive me for interrupting. May I ask who's talking?
Oh, I'm Bill Roth. I'm the surveyor.
Bill Rob. R-O-B,
Roth.
last name? Rob.
R-O-T-H.
Oh, Roth. Okay.
Can I ask
With
the
the
question?
phone, it's
This is
hard to
Emil.
understand, so my apologies.
Hold on,
Okay, so you're the
Kathy.
surveyor.
Kathy. Hold on. Emil has a question.
Yeah. Hey, Bill, the property that they're donating or whatever, I read about it in the papers. That's the adjoining property to the Divine Redeemer property. And you're
Correct.
correcting that border.
Yes, and
Okay.
it's the remainder of the property that was intended to be Brandywine subdivision originally, back in the heyday, 400 plus lots. But the real estate downturn in 2007, 08 kind of canceled the project.
Kibosh.
So, yeah, kibosh.
Mhm.
So these 3 parcels that are left are going to be sold to the Allegheny Land Trust. They're hoping to close by the end of June. And if we can get through the township, that will occur. I know Veronica had some comments, and she even discovered a bearing missing on my plan, which will be corrected before it goes to the commissioners.
You answered my question. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, real quick, Bill, you're the engineer for this one, correct?
Surveyor.
Oh, I'm sorry, surveyor.
Well, I'm also a retired PE, but I've kept my PLS active, and yes,
Okay,
I'm the
I just, for my own notes here, that's the only reason why I was asking, so my apologies. Okay, does anybody else have any questions, comments, or concerns about this? Okay,
Veronica, do you have any comments?
I do not.
Okay.
okay. So I need an approval with the contingency that anything that needs to be corrected, which I believe we talked about it here a little bit ago, will be done. And then we can pass this on to the commissioners. So I need a motion.
I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
Amos first, seconds Mark. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Ayes carry it. Okay, any old business? We have none at this time. Anybody have any comments, concerns, or questions that they'd like to discuss at this point? I'm gathering that's a no.
No.
Okay. I'm guessing a motion to adjourn. Say aye.
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 Aye. All in favor? Thank you. Motion has carried at 7:17 p.m. Gentlemen and ladies, have a wonderful evening. Look forward to hearing from you, or hopefully in person next month. Take care.
Okay.
Thank you very
Okay,
much.
Kathy. Thank you.
Good evening. It was nice.
Have a great
seeing-
evening, everyone.
You
It was
too.
nice seeing John and Greg.
Thanks, Bill. Likewise.
All right,
Okay. Good
folks,
night.
I'm going to hang up.